So do you think? So I feel like us. Just so everyone, just put your seatbelts on for a minute. Just take a deep breath. Jason and I both have a certificate 4 in mindset coaching.
Yeah.
Before it was cool. Before it was 20-year-olds with nose rings. Do you think the popularity of mindset coaches as we would think of them today, acceptance-based, were we kind of hollow?
Yeah.
Not all of them.
Yeah, some of them are
STC
really good.
mentality coaches are fucking great.
Yeah.
Do you think the popularization of that has meant less coaches are willing and able to investigate how to coach someone's mindset?
Yeah.
Because it
Interesting.
feels more ick than when we did it.
I think we've
And
lost.
that was awkward.
I think we've lost. So going again back to what you said about the definition thing. I think we've lost an understanding of what coaching is.
Yeah.
Because people think that coaching's writing a program.
Programming.
Like personal training. People don't want to say personal trainer anymore. Don't know why. So the coach sounds better.
Yeah.
But they're not actually coaching the person.
No.
Like when you actually break down what coaching is, like you're not adopting a coaching philosophy within your service. You're just like writing a program and expecting someone to do it. And when they don't hit their macros, you're just like, well, you got to hit your macros next week. Like that's not, that's training people.
Yeah,
the trainer tells you what to do, you do it. The coach is like working with you to try and make sure
you think about it of a sports club, right? Like the head coach doesn't, in some situations they do, but they're often not the ones writing the plays.
No, they've got division,
correct.
Parts in the team that have trainers to do the offense, the
culture,
defense.
It's conversation,
correct.
It's discipline.
Getting the most out of the athletes and the team together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what a coach does.
Correct. Yeah, it's management of the person, not the task.
Yeah.
The task is lift the weight. So yeah, I think we've lost sight of what coaching is.
Isn't it funny how more people have, the more technical skilled you are, the more likely you are to call yourself a coach in the industry at the moment?
Yeah. You see, even like you look at the Instagram handles, everyone's like, coach this person. You don't hear someone saying trainer.
Yeah.
Someone trainer.
Yeah.
Because then they're just like, I don't know, why does it have a bad... it's like, I'm better than that. I'm a coach. And it's like, are you? Like, how many conversations have you had to get the most out of someone?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it probably spirals on from that. Yeah, because, like, I think... I don't actually think you need to care about what these, like, quote-unquote, like, mindset coaches are doing if you learn how to be a good communicator.
Yeah, and that's what, like when we did it was how to communicate with your clients. So to give you a little bit of an insight, there was one, Carly would have been late 30s?
Yeah.
Early 40s
Early
maybe?
40s maybe?
Yeah. No, she was
old
looks
enough.
fucking great.
Yeah.
Because she trained heaps.
Yeah, like
we
were at that age when people are over a certain age, they're just older.
Yeah.
like we're getting to now.
She's probably our age now.
Yeah, just like you're just older.
Yeah. So we had 2 guys in there that were 19.
Yeah, something like that.
We would have been like 24 and 26.
Yeah. Younger than that.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah.
And we did this program, and we did this exercise where
and there was a couple of ladies in there too, because I remember I had to partner up.
No, this was when we did the first one at the gym.
Oh yeah,
the introduction.
Yeah.
So our facilitator just ran an example of how to respond to someone that hasn't done the thing. So she asked me to pretend I hadn't done my training. And we did a conversation. And she's like, so why didn't you train? Do you think that's acceptable? Like, is that good enough? Like, why?
Yeah.
And I was like...
You're a coward.
pretending that, it wasn't even fucking me. And I remember it like...
Yeah, I remember this now.
Playing with the fucking tongue of my shoe and answering her like this. And she just goes, stop, look.
Yeah.
She's like, this isn't even real.
Yeah.
Look at his body language.
Yeah, they're not going to open up to you.
And I was like, fuck, man. Like, I know that this is not real. And I'm still...
I went to the gym today.
I probably trained fucking 18 hours that week at that age.
Yeah.
And I was just like, fuck, okay, this is
something.
A real thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we don't pay attention to it.
I don't think we give it the value that it deserves.
Yeah. Stand out. That's a good unit to stand out for it. Just saying.
Absolutely. That's a phenomenal module.
Yeah, and I feel like
I get so excited every time I present it because I'm like, I know they need this the most.
Yeah.
And every time you do it, I know you'll get better. Like, it's not a one and done thing. I even do it and go, fuck, I missed that.
Yeah.
Fuck, I missed that now.
Yeah.
I've been asking shit questions.
Yeah.
Like, I've been asking closed questions that get a closed answer. Mm-hmm. It's like every time you just could always be better.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you wonder why people achieve extraordinary shit who were quote unquote just like just a Gen Pop kind of whoever. And it's like the only way those people do that is if you have better conversations with them.
Yeah.
There's no other way.
Yeah.
It's not a secret program.
No.
There's no secret method.
It's not fucking sets and reps, man.
No, it's not. It's not. It's... Yeah, I even just look back on the last 2 weeks with the guys, the competitors.
Yeah.
And even like Reese has said it, Megan said it, like Christina, they're just like, you just have this way of talking, saying the right thing at the right time.
Yeah.
You can teach that.
Yeah.
But when I say, yeah, you can teach it. I know some of it is intuitive, but it's only intuitive because you know the framework.
Yeah.
Where like, go back when I was 25, it's just like, blunt, do this, do that. Now I'm like sitting back, where is he at? Mm-hmm. What's his mindset going to be like? What's the value in saying this right now? Like when he told me he drank too much water the day before, I'm like, this peak's ruined.
Yeah.
And he's like, is that okay? I was like, yeah. 6 o'clock, bro.
Yeah.
6 o'clock the night before the show and you're about to get a tan.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to say?
Yeah.
That is an example of like, how do I get the most out of this person right now?
Yeah.
So yeah, I just can't stress how valuable that is.
Yeah. And then like you take it down the spectrum as well. Like this new client sent all her first videos in. And like it was one single arm lat focus cable row.
Yeah.
She doesn't know what lat focus means.
Yeah.
She's never trained with us before. She's had a coach, but she doesn't know. Yeah. Fucking half the people I work with were still like, no, it's here.
Yeah.
And it was just like rolling the hand over, reaching, and then the elbow was kind of coming through mid, not tucked. Yeah. I'm like, what you're doing there is a perfect row, but I need you to do it this way.
Yeah.
Because X, Y, Z. Not, that's wrong.
Yeah.
Because it is. It's just like, what's the framework? Well, this person's learnt how to do this.
Yeah.
They actually, and honestly, it was perfect.
Yeah, it was a good row.
If I was programming a functional row,
you get some movement in the shoulder and
fucking bang on, mate. You're doing it exactly how you should be doing it, but I want you to do it this way.
Yeah, yeah.
If you get on and go, well, that's wrong, do it this, like this, and you do that for 10 videos.
Yeah, it's just not.
How's that person, week 1, first check-in, how's that person then behave the following week and the following week? Do they send all their videos?
Yeah.
No, I just got fucking caned.
Yeah. 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 There's so much to it. There's so much to it. It's like building trust and, like all these frustrating situations with the clients that the trainers have. Like sometimes I just wonder if the client actually trusts the trainer enough to tell them the truth.
Yeah.
Like you've probably had the conversations or the client sent you the voice message, like the voice message, where you're like, voice messages are off limits. So when you get one, you're like, fuck, this is bad.
Yeah.
And they're just like, I've fucked up. I've had too much food. I've done whatever. And like, I don't look at that and get mad about it. I'm like, I fucking love the fact that this person was able to tell me.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm going to address it.
Yeah.
Because their job is to do that. Mm-hmm. But you need to take a step back and go, well, that it's actually a really big deal that they can share that information with you, because that's how you deal with it is important after that. But you want those people to be able to tell you.
Yeah.
Because you can't fix it unless they have that transparency, right? So then you can go, look, I understand. Like I had one that was like that time of the month she ate too much. I'm like, look, I don't know what it feels like to be in that situation. And I said, and I'm sure it's really tough. And I'm like, so I understand that part of it, but I'm just like, look where we are with our goals and the deadline. Yeah. And I'm like, so we kind of have to boogie now. Yeah. So I'm like, what's done is done. Let's look at, what's ahead of us, control what we can control. And I'm like, I want you to have a good week this week. So whatever I can do to set you up for that, if there's anything else, let me know. Yeah. That's it. Mm-hmm. But like, if she doesn't tell you because she's scared. Yeah. And then you are pulling your fucking hair out. Like, why is this person not moving in the right direction?
And you've decided that it's a shit client that doesn't follow the plan.
Yeah.
Whether you say it or not.
Yeah.
The language, the posture, the communication, the tone, all of that is going to come through.
Yeah. And if you're results driven and these people aren't getting the results, then it's like, this job sucks. Like, I'm not happy. And it's like, it all comes back to the fact that, like, if they just told you and you were able to help them, because let's be real, like, most coaches are problem solvers, even just in life.
Yeah.
Like, you want to solve the problem.
Yeah.
So they feel like they're solving the problem. All of a sudden, they're fulfilled again.
Yeah.
And it's just that person was too scared to tell you what actually happened.
Yeah. So if you have coach in your bio and you get upset when you have to coach someone, it doesn't really make much sense, does it?
Not at all.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
no, I agree. Yeah.
Coaching isn't writing the macros
and getting them to follow
and the program. Coaching is the execution of it.
You're training people in the gym.
Yeah.
Outside of the gym, you're coaching them.
How often do you think about the betterment of the individual outside the gym? Is that something that's front of mind for you?
Because I notice it.
You made the comment about, like, being really passionate about the job. And I've always sort of had in the back of my mind, like, if this is just about lifting barbells, you fucked it up. Like, the only thing that gets better when you work with me is the fact that the heavier your circles. Mark, I didn't do a good job.
Yeah. Yeah, look, I think you and I are getting hired for a really unique task in some instances, and that's the job.
Yeah.
Like, if you get hired 20 weeks out from prep and it's like, my goal is to do this, like, that's your job.
Yeah.
But if you get a client who's in a bad situation and is like, I need help. Like, I signed someone on in the last 2 weeks. She's just frustrated.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't know where to start.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, you've come to the best place.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can teach you how to do it properly.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And watching that is going to be amazing. You know?
But I feel like your reward, like Reese, right? Very successful prep, very successful execution, been in our web a long time, you've been coaching him a long time. I feel like if you look at the success, it's like, yeah, cool. The body fat being shredded, being on stage, the placings, all of that's awesome. But it's also like watching him fulfill something that's been a dream for him for a long time, that he's worked really hard towards. He got apt reward for, carries that into his business, his relationships with himself.
Yeah, the story is just as important as the picture.
Yeah,
so like the whole story, like that story is just as important as like the photos.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
so when you say like being passionate about the job, I wonder, because I know you're like this, you're the guy, like you said, the problem solver. I would never call Jace to be like, hey bro, I'm sad, can you tell me it's okay? I'd call Jace to be like, I'm sad, help.
Yeah.
And I think you're that guy with your mates, you're that guy with, probably with Steph, with whatever situation you're in.
As much as she hates it, yeah.
So I feel like the passion for the job is the job, but it's not... The check-in sheet and the metrics is a reflection of you winning. For me. Yes. That's like, if I take a layer back, it's why I like business coaching as much as I like coaching in the gym, because it's the same thing.
Yeah.
So you get to move forwards in your life. You learn.
It reflects our values too. Let's be real.
So I wonder if that's something people need to kind of think about too. Like, why do you coach? Why do you coach? Do you get fulfillment out of that?
Absolutely. Yeah. Because I agree 100%. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the frustration would get taken away from some of the, like, the communication, the coaching stuff we spoke about today, but also just thinking about why are you actually in this industry as a whole. Yeah, because if helping people is not really up the top, like, we got to make money, I get it.
Yeah.
Making money is important. You really need, like, helping people has to be on par, either just under or just over.
Yeah.
You know, because that's how you make money.
Yeah.
You know, that's how you run a good business.
Yeah.
That's how you get a cult in the gym. Gotta be so passionate about it.
Yeah. Because there's better ways to make money, man.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, if I'm going to be fucking honest, there is.
I agree. If it's just to make actual money and nothing else, there's so many other ways to do it.
We literally went to this fucking workshop 4-day thing last year. And every person we told time, effort, energy, resources that we put into what we do were just like dumbfounded.
Yeah.
And then they would tell them what they were.
Yeah, even the strategies they'll say, I'm like, yeah, we do that every week.
Yeah. Yeah. And they would like tell us their revenue and you're just like, I hate you.
Yeah.
I hate you.
Yeah.
I had a girl tell me
have a product everyone wants or get into finance.
Yeah. I had a girl in, she was in finance.
Yeah.
Ironically, tell me like 18 months ago, not like when they came out. Just like, oh, have you tried Reels?
Yeah, I remember that.
I was like, I want to headbutt you right now. I love you, but I want to headbutt you.
Oh, damn, just need to make those Reels to increase my revenue.
We're putting out 11 a week, woman.
Yeah, but that's it. It's not just about that. You know?
Yeah.
It's, get to do this, get to rock up every day and
enjoy it,
help people.
Yeah.
There's frustrations all the time, but again, there's just the ability to help people and do what we do overrides all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.